is the beginning of our driveway. There's a street sign that says Sperling, and there's no attachment to our deed that says that this is an easement. We see a sign. We thought that this was actually a road, not an easement. And so these people are the Eberts. They're the ones that gave the easement to the original owners of Sperling. And it was 20-foot easement all the way through their property line. And this road's been here since 1967, when Sperling originally purchased the property from the Eberts. And then in 2016, our neighbors purchased or rented, bought, who knows what, the properties from the Hose over here on the right, coming up where the fence is. The fence wasn't there when they first moved in. They had it surveyed by a friend who didn't record it with the courthouse, who said that the driveway was incorrect. And so they put posts right next to the road. So the posts used to be, this is their driveway. There were no posts. And there's a good tree line you can see down here. And the trees are built and probably put in 40 years ago. And we had plenty of space. We maintained the road the whole time. From the time we moved in 2009 until they moved in 2016. And then they put down pit rock, which is a gigantic rock in my hand, right there. And there's a lot of them here. This is after 4 years. There's 3 electric poles here. We just passed one. And so it's a long driveway, around 600 feet, 900 feet, something like that. Supposedly there was a survey done in the 1950s or 60s from the logging companies, and that's when the original marker was set. The electric is up here, and the phone line runs basically right along the electric, along the edge of the road. But there's a box right here, which is at least 6 feet in. That would be the edge of what would be the easement, of which, if he really puts a fence up, we wouldn't be able to get to. Now, there was a survey done in 1988, which changed the line, but the driveway never changed. Until the Hendricksons moved in, on the people on the right. They were the ones who put this fence up, and now they're killing all the grass in the actual easement, just to prove a point, I guess, so that it's easy to see where the easement's supposed to be. And the road is definitely not on the easement. This is really hard to walk on. Okay, this is the actual marker from the 1960s or 70s, of which the Hendricksons broke down. It's about 6 feet in. We had a post somewhere in here where we had our gate, which is right there, which he took down. Took down our post, took down our gate. And there was a fence that, see the pole here ran right through here. He took that down, took it down all the way from, well, here's the post right here that he took down. Right there. It's still there. And he's killed everything in its way because, well, it's an easement. So he never asked permission to do that. He just did. And he told us, told the fire marshal, that he was either going to move the road over or build another one, whatever either one he hasn't done. That was over 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago. And this is the actual easement. The 3 electric poles do not have an easement. So the electric company basically refused to move them, stating that there's no easement. And if they had to replace them, they would replace them exactly where they were. And it looks like they're home. Now they put down pit rock, and it ends before they have to use it. Right here, the driveway's right there, right here. This is where the easement's supposed to go. This pole is pretty much right in the middle, so there's no way to really make anyone happy there. All right, that's the end.